should be able to have a lot of push and presence with Depth's Neon as well.
Definitely, and we're looking to see him make some plays happen. Already just high sprinting and kicking things into high gear on the side of A. And invy trying to play around the dark cover. There is a little gap, but unfortunately, without the clear line of sight, it's going to be tough for him. Dep even toying with him on the ropes. Zeta has the sight now, and it's going to have to be a team secret retake. Jremy drops down off drop, but unfortunately, his position has been made known. Maybe trying to buy time before going to come through, but unfortunately, the shots will not really connect, and that's going to be Zeta picking up the pistol.
Well, so Dep having a really impactful start here, leading out this utility. Great, I mean, this just beautiful awareness, expecting the fault line to be coming, and this runs that out. Now, Laz catches JessieVash in the Sova. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was about to say, right, because in all that time while Dep was making noise on C, Laz sneaks up on A, and it's something that perhaps Team Secret didn't quite expect. Unfortunately, JessieVash, more of a backline supporter, gets taken out quick. Now they have control over the site. TENNN is wreaking havoc around the doors. BORKUM comes back in for a bit of a trade, but the thing is, the spike has gone down.
Yeah, that trademark just a little bit delayed there with BORKUM coming out of the smoke. Dep not quite able to find the kill here, but deep post plants and another big kill for Laz.
But look at how, yeah, the post-plant positions are being held. Laz up on top of Heaven, the rest of them around Tree. Anyone who tries to push through, unfortunately, with the paranoia, and it's not just the flank too. I mean, this is a potential rotation. The rest of Team Secret all stacking up on this A site. The spike has options. Oh, but JessieVash gets a read on it. Just turns back around the last second. DubsteP with a double kill, and Team Secret picks up their first win. Maybe a slight buff. He goes in for a bit of a walk peek. Doesn't catch anyone, but this is good information for Zeta. With that, they created a little bit of space on towards the C site. Now Seeker's being sent out. Team Secret has no choice but to back off.
And that's a great response to the paranoia from BORKUM there. And he was trying to buy time, and this buys Zeta a little bit of extra space to make sure they get this plant down safely.
Ooh, guiding light too, and it's a fake! TENNN! He goes in for the swing, a double kill coming out. Laz watches the flank as well. I mean, pushing into waterfall, he takes out JessieVash. DubsteP is left alone and cold and has no choice but to save. Now coming back into it, just full force towards the A site. There is quite a bit of resistance. Team Secret now just hunkering down. 2 kills going their way, 3, and then the trades come through. TENNN trying to pull it back from the break, but still not quite able to push past BORKUM. It's all down to Laz, and he's got an operator, but the spike is out in no man's land. Spots the jump peak and swaps over the headhunter just to try to make use of that weapon draw speed. But look at the dark cover. Oh, still lands the flick. Oh! Turns back around though. Now DubsteP is going on a bit of a hunt. He's picked up the scent. Bloodhound slowly creeps up forward. But Laz! Never count him out! It's down to a one-on-one. And he's got quite a bit of utility too, Clinton. I mean, he's got Nano Swarm, an alarm bot, a turret, and the lockdown. A lot of tools at his disposal, but it comes down to whoever's quicker on that trigger, whoever's a little bit more accurate. Laz just hiding up around the doors, watching the angles. The tap comes in. He puts down the rendezvous, gives himself a bit of an escape from jail card, doesn't even need it. Eagle Eye Laz. 13 kills, 3 deaths right now. We had Dep yesterday, now it's Laz's turn. And everyone else from Team Secret trying to fight back against this. Off the timeout, it's a bit of a dark cover play. He's going in with a stinger. JessieVash with the Hunter's Fury, and 4 players instantly floored.
Oh, the trap play, beautiful here from Team Secret. What a timeout dial up from Warbirds to get them right back into this match. And all right, I know Laz is amazing, but a 1v5 here, nigh impossible. Able to dodge the drone, but on the side is Jremy and gets him in the ear.
Oh, Dep has a judge.
And you've got some huge ults here for both sides. Lockdown gonna be invested. TENNN immediately trying to get ahead with that showstopper, can't find his mark.
I don't think he spotted Jremy as well. So Jremy now hiding inside this dark cover could potentially make a play, but the Seekers covers it instead. DubsteP just watching down Waterfall. Team Secret taking this slowly, bit by bit, step by step. Now they're inching up front, but they get blocked by Crow. The Scarecrow fends them off! And like crows, you will fly away, Dep. now trying to do what he can with the judge. He swings the hammer, and now looking for the next. JessieVash trying to dance along with this, but he swaps over to the shorty instead. 2 rounds for 2 rounds, and now you're running out of time. Jumps up, and Dep swings it down.
I mean,
ooh, really? They're just trying to break into the A or B site, but unfortunately JessieVash has got all of these bases covered. The paint shells will disperse them for a second. Invy gets taken out, but now Zeta are running out of time. They have to press in. It's all up to DubsteP and how he plays around this. Switches target, excuse me. And unfortunately, the spike still goes down, and Zeta tries to play around it, but still, Team Secret comes back in with the retake.
You don't need to use them. They were crushing. This is one thing I was curious about for Team Secret. If they were going to try to put pressure onto the C site, because there isn't going to be this Killjoy here to make it kind of a much more difficult affair to get to C.
Yeah, no nanoswarms, no traps, chambers out on the A, so Team Secret actually gets free reign. Good way to check with the doggo, though. Oh, the right click still connects. And now just trying to play off of each other through defender spawn. They can't really break past it. Jremy on a bit of a lurk throughout B as well, trying to catch Laz. Ooh, tried to check, but still eats lead. Now the rest of them, although managing to push in, the rest of Team Secret are just hovering around, playing through the dark cover, waiting for that tap. Sugar0 sticks it to half, but now with 3 players surrounding you.
Into C, able to sneak underneath in the corner, but the rest of his team nowhere near. Eventually you'd suspect Jeremy's going to push back to try to grab this spike. About 30 seconds left. Should be coming soon. Invy, though, going to take TENN out.
That could be a start. Now it's slightly more doable, but you have to decide on a site to hit, or I guess just going for that full round save instead. Laz taking out Jremy is a great pick for Zeta. Going through it as well. A lot of 1v1s throughout this round, and Zeta comes out on top.
Yeah, this is near impossible now for Invy, and Sugar0 makes quick work of it.
That could be JessieVash and Invy watching Tree, as well as Rock right now. Swinging out, Laz takes down Jessie.
Off your feet!
Here comes that rolling thunder, though, towards the backside. Leaves the front a little bit open, so it invites Crow and TENN going for peaks, but unfortunately they get taken out last. Now closing in the distance, trying to take out Tree. A lot of noise and footsteps being heard, and he swings on a swivel, but DubsteP out from behind with the Phantom.
Bulldog for Dap, a Marshall for TENN. Laz, of course, full of Headhunter bullets.
Wow.
And the Intuitive Force.
And she's playing around the door, too. Although Team Secret gets their way into the sites, unfortunately, with Laz up around behind them, they have to be paranoid about it. The rest of them still trying to make their way through, but Laz, triple kill coming down, and the rest of them trying to reposition. Invy managing to find a little moment, but not before the rest of Zeta collapses in on them. It's a Zeta that is so in sync. We're at match point now, and while Team Secret has 3 ultimates, they need to stay alive in order to make those work. The paranoia play gets sent out, and Invy makes it a bit of a trade, but still, Zeta are reading this. They're playing around this. Team Secret trying to land their shots. The lockdown has been played, and DubsteP goes in for a bit of knives. With this, they get the site.
Nothing they could do about that. DubsteP still trying to push space, and he's gonna get Sugar0. DubsteP so good with the knives today.
Now he's just looking for that next bit. Trying to go bangerang with this. Spots out Laz, but Laz bangs him down instead. Now closing up front, Jeremy's on the off angle. Laz not quite able to clear it. The barrel sticks out far too long, and now it's up to TENN. Paint shells out. Laz backs in.
Line.
But yeah, completely stops him in his tracks. Goes for the tap, and Invy just playing so safe.
He has got to get out of dodge. This is very, very scary right now.
Yeah, there we go. Last pack, back into safety. Hunter's Fury is going to get popped, and unfortunately, it does tag up TENN. BORKUM finishes it off. Team Secret gets the site.
But you got the Hunter's Fury burn. Laz one away from a Intuitive Force. Don't expect him to pop it this round if he gets a kill, but you never know. He's quite comfortable with it.
Oh!
Hello!
Up from the top of the vantage point. Now makes his way in. Seeker is not quite yet popped. They're just trying to do what they can, but now dropping down. BORKUM had to spin so much, couldn't find the shot. The rest of them making their way through, and that operator is slowly diminishing away. Invy now, the last one left around the site, tries to stop the spike defuse, actually able to take out Crow. JessieVash swaps over to the Vandal, and with Deb just holding it patiently, he takes down Invy. Manages to stick it to halfway. Jessie with the shot dart swaps over to the shorty. Oh, and he still lands the shot!
Just barely. Dep, if he had had the confidence.
Recon bolt out, rendezvous away, and Team Secret pushes into the C site. Sugar Zero, despite trying to hold some close angles, gets taken out. Crow trying to get a little bit cheeky, pushing through the dog cover, gets traded by JessieVash. TENNN and Dep, they're trying to create some havoc, but here he comes! High gear, and he swings with the stinger.
How? How does Dep get that kill? Please show me that from his perspective on the replay.
Oh! He turned around! One shot, one kill! Zeta takes it 13-9.
A little bit shown from BORKUM over towards A, but everybody else swinging into B, and Laz wisely gets the heck out of dodge.
He was trying to go for a bit of a pick, but unfortunately he's going to have to back off. The rest of them, though, you're talking about aggression, and they're pushing out of A. They're trying to set up a bit flank, but they don't know that BORKUM's really in the corner, so Dep, unfortunately, is going to lose his body. The rest of the team now trying to come on through. The Frenzies will not really connect, and Invy gets the shots instead. Now the rest of Zeta trying to push out of Canteen. It feels like Team Secret has a read on this, though, and Invy just swings back around, rears his ugly head, and now he's going to nail down Zeta.
Oh, this is just an absolutely stellar round from Team Secret to start. A couple pistols, one rifle with the Vandal, Bulldog as well for DubsteP, so.
All right, trying to reposition around this, but drop is kind of left open, and that was one of the issues. However, as long as they can land the shots, it will still be good. With that A main control, Crow swings back around, but gets traded off by Jremy. TENNN comes in through the door now, and it's these little choke points that kind of block off the entrance. However, still sharp shooting coming out from Team Secret. BORKUM gets one of his own. It is all up to Dep and Laz. Although they are in position, they don't quite have line of sight.
Just another bit of a kind of misread here from Zeta on what Team Secret's adaptations are going to be. The relay bolt is going to completely miss Jremy. Oh, Laz.
Well, relay bolts, but also relaying off of one another. They actually go in to take control over A main, and then Laz wraps back around, which is a pretty good play. Invy now having to be made aware of this. He repositions up on top, which gives him the angle onto Dep. A bit of a flash coming out as well, and Laz not quite able.
Reaction from TENNN and Crow, it's still not enough overall, and TENN's out here. Okay.
Well, still the trade's coming through, though. I mean, a fantastic start from Team Secret, right? And then inspires confidence for them to go in a little bit harder onto this A site. It's a full 5-finger death punch onto the site. And Zeta has to kind of react around this. Unfortunately, they're not quite able to block. They're not quite able to jab back until the stingers ring true. Invy tries to strike back, but Crow comes down hard on him. It might throw them off. At least for now, it is happening. They're pushing out from bridge side of the spawn, and Dep manages to catch DubsteP in the back. Beautiful. First rifle gone now. Jremy comes in for the trade, and they're trying to hold down some of these sight lines, but Invy's down low. Crow takes him out and ends out to BORKUM. He's coming out from sewer, but unfortunately not quite able to make it happen. Jessie, 1 HP. The shorty's gonna end his streams, and Zeta puts themselves up on top 4-3. The incendiary flushes him out of position. Now he's just dancing back and forth between covers. Unfortunately, wins the plane, and Jremy now has to watch his brother's back. The rest of the Zeta squad trying to go up front, but again, time is ticking. It's running out. The angles just do not quite favor them. Dep tries to go in for a bit of heroics, but Invy strikes him down from behind. The last one left, and with such a valuable weapon, he backs off.
Pivot point for this chamber.
Oh my god, he actually lands the shots! Outside from Dish, he finds one. Team Secret continues to push out from main though, but they get completely thrown in for a loop. The paint shells will kind of discourage Laz from re-peeking though. And off of that, there's a little bit of space that they can work off of. JessieVash still has the lockdown, but although they're flooding into the site, oh my goodness, Zeta! They're not quite able to land the shots. Crow comes back in for the trades, and unfortunately, Jremy answers right back. And with a thrifty wind, Team Secret ties up the score.
Pump of the brakes here. Let's go! The Rolling Thunder gonna set this push up, but oh my god, Jremy gets to the back lines!
And now Crow gets to go in even further. Dep going along with it as well. TENNN now creating that chaos on the other side. Step, op for op. and he's peeking out. Oh, spots the foot, gets the wall bang. Now Dep comes out from the other side, but not expecting invy in the corner. 2 shots back to back, so sharp. Oh, ooh, it's a one tap.
That was
Where are you
nasty.
going, son?
That is nasty. All right, and Dub here. Oh, I thought he was going to be good for that, but just a little bit off the mark. And Crow with a 1v5 and a Rolling Thunder and an Orbital Strike. I don't think so.
Oh, hit that! Oh, Rolling Thunder, Orbital Strike. Ugh.
What you're saying about Laz, and I think the thing I like about Chamber versus, hold on, this might get spicy. I might have to hold my thought. I think Team Secret's gonna let this plant happen. Invy just doing a little poke checking here.
Well, the Sky Smokes are down. Spike will get planted too. Team Secret just positioning themselves for this, but they have to watch their backs because Laz is coming. He's coming, and now TENN fires off on the classic. Right clicks, left clicks, he's nailing them all. And now invy tries to fire back on his own too. Unfortunately, not quite able to do enough damage. It leaves JessieVash on the long rotate. Coming down from drop. It's a little bit too obvious, and Laz is coming in to check.
Saw the elbow.
Ooh.
Gets the headshot.
Watch his body fall.
You don't want to play Zeta on these maps. Jremy going for the what I call the Jing box. Yeah. Jing loves that box.
Double satchel up, but he bypasses it with the fast lane. Slides underneath him too. Jremy managing to get Laz though, so that's a little bit of impact gone. However, still got to watch out for Sewer. BORKUM coming back up around the top. TENN just watches it down. JessieVash trying to pull off some hijinks, but Dep has got it covered.
And only Dep on 5 health there. Jessie just pulls the trigger.
Man, not too big of a problem now. Jremy trying to find some of these angles, slowly traversing across, isolating it. But look at the angles being held. Dep, 5 HP, not able to survive, but Crow already trained it.
Being attempted here by Jessie, but he's got to get on his horse.
Oh my god. It's down to that sniper duel again.
Off your feet!
Right off the utility, and Laz. So
Oh my god.
One enemy remaining.
You try to go through the valley of death, but Laz just blocks you outright. And now, JessieVash, the last one left alive, despite the rest of Team Secret trying to go through. He's gonna get caught on the ropes! He's gonna get caught on the ropes, paper thin! Oh! Oh, he's gotta be good for it though.
Yep.
Relay bolt. Oh! Okay, first shot onto TENN. However, here comes DubsteP. The Sheriff will not sound through. Paint shells, and Jremy hops off his ivory tower. invy comes in with the Sheriff. Oh! A triple kill of his own!
for Team Secret, so this could get very messy very fast.
Could be a big round, but it also could be Zeta just trying to force Team Secret to burn out some of these ultimates. So the Rolling Thunder from invy now, but it doesn't do all that much. TENN still lands the shot with the showstopper, and he brings down the party. Everyone has arrived. We've got all the snacks, all the drinks. And Team Secret, do you want to join us? I don't think so.
They can't. The money's just not there. Well, the money is there. I take it back. I actually think they need to go for this.
Oh, God.
I'm a bit surprised. They have enough money to buy one more.
It's 2-on-5, I guess.
But with the way the score is, right? Because this is going to be the 12th round for Zeta, I almost feel like you should probably go for this.
God, Dep!
Well, Dep is just full on. Just go for it.
Movement and then TENN to come in for the peak! A 4th kill in this round for the guy. And it's match point for Zeta Division. It's going to be tough. Match point. Again, so much pressure. It goes in for the swing. It's not meant to be. Crow and Sugar Zero, you've been melted. Team Secret, how else do you anchor down the sights now? Again, all for the upper bracket final. And Zeta are right at the very edge. Right at the precipice. They want to take it home. Laz, watching down the sky smokes. JessieVash heading a little bit curious.
Yeah, this is great awareness here from Zeta. Sensing that something's amiss with that smoke, and they don't want to mess with it. You know, Laz willing to invest a couple headhunters. invy has to go nuclear here if this is going to go anywhere for Team Secret.
Just got a Vandal, a couple of flash points, but he doesn't know that they're there. Can't really peek out either. Oh, and it's the wallbang. Take a dirt nap, invy. It's time to go to sleep. Zeta has the sight. BORKUM's right around the corner, but he doesn't have all that much else. Maybe the incendiary to deny the spike plant, but that's about it. JessieVash has to go in from the other side to pick up a weapon, but now DubsteP pulls out the overdrive. They sense this. It's scary. Laz watching the flank. He knows that JessieVash wants to pick up the weapon. Relay ball comes through, and here comes DubsteP. One more player remaining. JessieVash gets tagged up. A good crouch takes off Laz's head, but then the aftershock. At this point, you're running out of time. How do you push through? So many players on the other side. Oh, God.
It's not possible.
He's still persistent, though, but Zeta Division are aiming with pride today.
Huge win here for Zeta, and everything you've wanted from this team for Zeta came together. This is just absolutely brilliant stuff across the board. The whole team, the coaching staff, the players deserve a